really
adventure.
came alive.
It's an adventure.
I've heard similar. I've heard people do the exact same. I think that's a go-to.
That shit's crazy. Yeah. I think we did it because we had heard that was a vibe, and it was.
When I was
Whenever
a
it comes
freshman at
together, you're like,
Truman,
I can't believe this has just come together. No
yeah,
way.
when I was a freshman at Truman, there was like come into the main hall and we're doing a Bob Ross painting activity and it's free. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. So let's do that.
They didn't do Bob Ross, but I did try one of those, and that was fun. RIP my Wi-Fi. It turns out that the internet does just kind of have all of those hanging out. So, oops. 31 seasons, direct.
Yeah.
Oops.
Jesus.
Tell us which one
watching
was his
it populate
best.
is wild.
Okay, we're gonna dive on in. We're back to the behind the liminal space in between the game. We've got Branch. We've completed all of the trials now. We've got all of the keys. And you know, we're just getting back in between space so that we can assess and move forward. Branch unconscious and in critical state and still physically abnormal, right? Deformed in some form or fashion from whatever drugs or gas or whatever he had been subjected to in that time. Still just big, bulky, and like bulbous and excessively so. But yeah, we basically just gotten back into that in between space. Completed the games, got the keys. Yeah, our question is, if you had one condiment for the rest of your life, what would it be? And we're gonna dive on in. We can answer any questions in for anyone that may have them.
Yeah, I mean, hey everyone, I'm Theodore Stringer and I play Dill, and I don't really fuck with condiments very much. And so I'm trying to sort of broaden what counts. I'm wondering if eel sauce for sushi, is that a condiment? Is that a sauce?
I think that could qualify.
That's up to you. The
Caesar salad dressing is not a condiment.
What if it's your chosen condiment?
I think
what if you wanted it on your burgers? What if that was your chosen sauce?
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, is that I feel like a burger where if you tip Caesar salad dressing and you try and like kneaded it into the ground beef, that might slap.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not a condiment. Still.
That's true.
I think if I was gonna go like straight up, you know, condiment on the picnic table or whatever, I think honey mustard. I like honey mustard. I wish I had awoken to honey mustard earlier on in my life.
That's what Kenna said.
It's tasty.
It is good. It is good. We should, before we dive on into
wait a minute.
condiments.
Wait. What's yours? You didn't.
You. I didn't even say welcome to the podcast. You just dove on in. We always do a little like forward for us, the people here.
I thought we would finish doing that.
Yeah, so welcome back to Dungeons.
Leave all this in.
Okay,
I'm going to for sure.
We'll splice mine back in.
No, it's perfect as is. My condiment, just because we already did the catch up, we already did all the business. It'll be perfectly lined up there. No changes at all, like usual. My condiment, and I thought I had the answer. My seesaw is of mustard, honey, or I think normal mustard, because I think I could figure out, if I only had it forever, how to make a sweet version like honey mustard. It wouldn't be honey mustard, but I think I could sweeten it and make a passable replacement for specifically honey mustard if I had mustard. So mustard's a great option. Maybe a brown mustard though. But I still think the answer is mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise it goes so far, and you can turn it into anything. You can add anything to it. It's like a binder. It's a cream. It's I think you just go so far with it. It's not something I would want to. It's like I guess I don't think of this in terms of what I put on the table at the barbecue. I probably still leave it off there, but it's just you can use it in cooking. You can use it across many things, and I think it makes the most sense to me.
Objectively, you're correct. Mayonnaise is still gross.
Yeah, but
I may have
I got it.
I may have the
Done.
the number 1.5 auction here. My name is Lawrence, and I play the DeLucas Chop House answering machine. Press 1 for fun. And
One.
my answer to this question is sour cream. 100%, no reaction, light work, sour cream all the way for extremely similar reasons to mayonnaise. Like, I don't eat a lot of like sandwiches. If I eat a lot of sandwiches, I'm choosing
You want
mayonnaise.
your
100%.
sour cream on Sammy's?
I can do without an aioli because I can do sour cream and you just mix stuff into
I was gonna
it.
say you could make a sour cream aioli.
Yep.
Maybe
100%.
it's good that my camera doesn't work, so you can't see the absolute revulsion on my face.
Hey,
I wish your
thinking
camera
about
did
putting
work for
sour cream.
exactly that
I
reason.
need
Yeah.
it. I need it for that
Oh.
reason.
Oh. Mm-mm.
All right. And on that note, I am Michael and I play Spigot. And I took a very different tactic to condiments. And my favorite meal of the day is breakfast. And my breakfast condiment, sort of stretching the word, is
Okay.
Nutella. I could live without ketchup. I could live without honey mustard. But if I'm going to have bread, there better be Nutella
If you
involved.
include spreads in there, I don't know that I use mayonnaise because that would take out peanut butter for me.
Yeah. And
Peanut
that's
butter is a good.
Mm.
peanut butter's good. Nutella's better. For me.
It's more flavorful, but I think you like. Do you
More
want like a
flavorful than peanut
Nutella
butter
like
or
in
just
curry?
sweeter?
You know, like you're taking out the like Indian peanut butter vibe. Does that hit with Nutella? Now I'm just curious.
I
Actually,
feel like you're
this
trying
is
to-
not a challenge. I'm very curious about Nutella.
That's why I specifically went the breakfast route.
That's true. That's true.
It sounds to me like the two of you are trying to answer different questions. It seems like M's answering like, what can I get the most utility out of? What's my best condiment for utility? Which I think if we're opening the breakfast condiment scene, dark horse is cream cheese. I think you can get a lot of utility out of cream cheese.
Yeah. Cream cheese is a worthy runner-up for me.
Salad
But Mike's
dressing.
answering just like what the best one is, which
Yeah.
also valid. I don't know how many uses I can actually get out of honey mustard. It just is tasty.
A good dip for most things.
Well, I guess that leaves me. My name is Grace Stringer, and I play Pedal. And I was raised in the same household, and also don't really like condiments, breads.
We were a dry
Uh,
sandwich family. If we did we eat a lot of sandwiches?
No, I mean,
No,
I
like
don't
grilled
even like
cheese sandwiches.
PB&J. I don't like cheese. Like I just the things I don't like are very sauce around. I'm gonna say I like buffalo sauce. I like it with fries. I like it on a sandwich sometimes.
Is hot sauce a condiment? I guess so.
If he can say Nutella, I can say hot sauce.
I did not say that word you just said. I said Nutella very specifically because it's made with nuts, not with newts.
Oh
no.
okay. Nuts. No.
Name one thing
I'm
made with
upset.
newts.
I'm upset.
Witches, potions, and spells are made
Damn.
with newts. Or at least
And
Eye
how
of
many
Newt.
Isn't Eye of Newt
Nutella.
just like a peppercorn?
You can't get Eye of Newt without wasting a couple newts, I gotta say.
Mike had that one
He
loaded.
did. I was
In
thinking
the
same
chamber.
thing. Just ready.
Okay, if buffalo sauce is allowed, then I like buffalo sauce.
What if it's not?
What
if
Just
buffalo
curious.
sauce? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean,
Do you have
there
a breakfast
there are
condiment?
there are a few condiments that I like. I don't like sour cream or mustard or mayo or cream cheese or cottage cheese or cheese in general or
Cheese
did
in
I say mustard
general,
already?
to me, is the
Mustard.
wildest statement.
You know what? And yet here I sit.
There's a world of flavor in cheese. It's like someone saying that they don't like pizza. Like, come on now. Come on. You maybe don't like pepperoni pizza, but let's talk. Pizza.
There are tons of people that can't have cheese. This is just I choose not to, for I don't like
can't
it.
have cheese. Totally.
Yeah, we're not going to
Don't
argue
like
with
the.
can't have cheese.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
Who am I
horrible.
arguing with their allergies? I'm
Just
saying
'cause
that
I
you
don't
say
like
I
it, I
don't
feel like it
like
doesn't make
cheese
it a
as a
sin.
broad scope is like there's so much to cheese.
Get over it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like cheese.
It's not a sin. It's
That's-
just
that's
it's hard to fathom
fair.
for the rest of us cheese lovers.
It's fair.
I can
It's
tell,
wrong, but
God,
fair.
I didn't
It's
realize
wrong,
this
but
was
fair.
a cheese podcast.
I'm not really that passionate. Cheese is cool.
Cheese is cool. That's a t-shirt right there.
Welcome back to our Cheese Lovers podcast. My name is
No. I hate them. I hate cheese.
Uh,
Except for Parm. Parm is cool. And maybe an occasional Gouda.
hold the fucking phone. So there. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Cheese cast begin.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Next
Cheese
season
cast
is a
over.
cheese-based podcast, and we're gonna get through an adventure based only on cheese. But for
If
now,
we get to 200 patrons on Patreon, we'll throw down on a cheese cast just for you guys.
It'll be a
Ugh.
Gouda time.
Boo. Boo.
the time we're having
Oh.
now, though, we've sort of explained. We've gotten out of the games. We're back into the back rooms. We're moving fast. Most of us are pretty injured, if not like outwardly bleeding, definitely on the inside. Lungs hurt, coughing up some blood here or there, or we've been in big fights and have just taken, I mean, really everyone's taken lots of damage all around. Dill heals up a
What?
bit at the beginning of sessions. And maybe Petal
It's
has
still kind of a
avoided some.
stinking bishop time for sure, though.
I don't think Petal has
Dham is also
any damage.
Any
creaking,
damage is not true. I think you took some psychic damage from them ghosts.
creaking and squeaking.
Was that only Spigot?
I thought it
I
was just
thought
me.
Oh,
I withstood. I was strong.
damn. Okay, well, Petal's fine
I'm
then.
just built different. I
Neat.
don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Petal won.
Whew.
Okay, well, we are out of our third game. We have taken out the bully, though I'll say Murderbot took out the bully. You guys did your bits, sent Murderbot down a vent, and then heard no more drippy voice, and the poison kind of stopped after you heard some gunfire down the vent. Just sent Murderbot into the little secret base of the boss, and he torched him and dragged his ass out. And then you guys sort of looked at each other and shrugged as you all, as through Dill's eyes, I guess, all turned back into yourselves, because Dill had spent an episode with many branches in this room. But as it faded to black, even though that took a little bit longer than maybe it should have, you guys escaped and back into the liminal space and are moving quick down the hallways using Pollen as your guide. Turns, corners, staircases, turn around, back up, back down, etc., until you come to a frosted glass sliding door that, as you approach, just slides seamlessly into the walls next to it, and you folks find yourself, I think, entering in the same door you did the very first time you entered into this space. Like, same hall, right? Short hallway leading up. You see the little dome of light kind of cutting out from the hall up above. And to the what would be your left, right there, you see, like, what would be the courtyard, right? There's some Escher-style staircases up and down that lead to themselves and whatnot. But we hustle branch up the hall and into the food court where Pollen and Twiggy are quick to react and get him on the gurney table and start, applying the IVs and a normal oxygen mask and the general, I guess they probably strap him down too with like some leather straps just to make sure that he's not, still in this aggressive mode. Yes, we have a moment of rest here and access to an angel. So let's, I think, focus on that, and also thinking to myself, Petal's vision roll. I think I've avoided that enough sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's time to also pick some stats.
Mm.
It's time. Gabe is due.
Gabe calls for a stat pick.
I
I mean,
think
if we're
it's fair.
doing if we're doing gracious visions, then we also it's
No,
like start of session.
This is always this is never a required thing. This is always a called for thing. We can do it at the start or end
Well-
of session, but it's not required.
I
Last
think it's
time we
fair that I would agree that I think we've let Gabe have not as good stats for him long enough. I also vote. Let's change
did
stats.
have Stott is hot for quite a while.
Yeah,
Or
let's
just
hit it.
avoid in general.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Then let's do that first before Petal rolls for visions.
I even tried.
No, you did.
I have a question.
It was a key factor in Branch passing out. The group hot roll. What's your question, Petal? Or Grace?
It's been so long. What is my what stat is visions? Do I add to that? It's been so long. I kind of
It's
forget.
on Legend Keeper. 1 second. Visions.
Oh, I guess I could look myself. Sorry.
It will be roll plus cool, but let's pick stats first because you may get an extra
Oh, yeah.
experience if it's checked, right?
Oh yeah, fair.
Starting at the top, fuck. Now I don't remember exactly how to do this. Let me find it.
They pick one and you pick one. Like the person picks one.
I don't think
And
the
you
It's the
pick
person
person
right?
with the highest
highest
history,
history,
with you, isn't
yeah.
it?
So
Highest
Dale,
history picks a stat that is the most interesting, and then
I pick one.
the GM also picks one.
Yeah.
Who has your highest history, Dill? Or who do you have highest history with?
It's a tie. It's a tie between DHam and Spigot.
Then you pick.
I think it's been Spigot for like a while now, so we're gonna hand it to DHam.
That makes sense after what we're coming out of.
Now I could pick hot right here.
Hard
But I think instead I'm gonna choose hard.
All right.
is cool. Hard is cool and cool is cool.
Hard is not cool. Hard is a different stat.
Hard is a different stat. You pick hard, but I pick cool. So hard and cool are both cool.
Okay. Hard and cool. There it is.
You played it cool. You were hard during this last event, and you did it. Nice. DHam, who do you have highest history with?
Dill.
Oh, neat. There's a stat that I'm not allowed to pick,
You
but I don't remember what it is. So I'm gonna pick weird.
Gracias.
Okay, good.
Cool. I'm not picking cool. I'm just saying cool to that. I believe that cool is the wrong one.
It sure is.
yeah.
It's the stat that I
think
literally
you
cannot
should be
use
a-
according to my class.
Yeah.
I think he should be hot and weird now.
Hot and weird. You know, Daddy DHam's got a son he's got to take care
of.
of.
You can do it better than I. I couldn't figure it out, but maybe you can make hot and weird work.
Heard
If I and another
it's-
character have sex, they automatically speak to me, as if.
Oh. If I have another character have sex, I give them one of my contaminated moves.
I have a whole. I think I have a whole move.
A sexually transmitted disease.
I didn't even look to see
Yeah.
what my character would do because I did not intend on having sex with anybody.
There's a
Yours is
character
also. I
class.
think
Have we
yours is
talked
pick
about
something
the-
from their playbook.
Yeah, but I can do that anyways.
LOL.
No, because of sex, you can do that.
Yeah, but you can also do it because of leveling up.
Well,
Um,
yeah. But this would say that you could do it. Oh no! If you and another character have sex, immediately change to a new playbook. Just a new one.
Oh, God,
Totally
Oh,
change
God.
your class when the first time you have sex.
Have we talked
Uh,
about the rodent detective class? I know
No,
that
the marmot
Em,
we haven't.
Em
It's
and I
so
have talked
small in
about it.
all
Have the
those
rest of
books.
you? Have you heard?
no.
No,
No, I don't know
no.
what this
Okay,
is.
A
there's
rodent
3 minutes,
detective?
go.
there's a rodent detective class. Like his whole shit. You are a fuzzy rodent. It doesn't really do a whole lot of explaining, but all of your moves are like finding
Batman?
clues and Batman if he was a gerbil.
More like Scooby Doo.
No, Ratman. Ratman.
Oh,
Ratman,
Ratman, not
closer,
like Ratman.
closer.
Still though.
Closer than Batman, but not as close as Scooby Doo. But anyways, the sex move I'm pretty sure is like a permanent negative to all stats from shame, unless the other character is also a rodent.
Oh my god.
That's true. Don't have sex with a marmot.
But man, you should check out that class though, because the moves on that class are bonkers. Bonkers yonkers, that class.
That's
It's true.
funny.
It's a good one.
It's very much like a give me the clues, just give me the answers to the
gimme.
yeah.
Mike, who has highest history with wait, did I pick for you? Lawrence? I picked hot. Yeah,
Hot and
okay.
weird.
Hot and
Yeah,
weird.
so right now it's D-Ham.
Okay. D-Ham.
Give me hard.
Hard.
Got it.
I agree. Give me sharp. That feels like the stats you've been showing off the most.
Hard and sharp. You got it.
And pedal.
My highest tied is D-Ham and Spigot. I feel like it's been Spigot for a while, so seems fair.
D-Ham, pick them
D-Ham's
all.
just orchestrating the entire
Yeah.
The robots.
They're puppets on your strings.
Hey, give me hard.
That's smart. That's smart. I'm gonna go sharp.
And just so I remember, we get experience when we roll these or when we fail.
Check them
these?
on your sheet. So, next to them, you'll have a check mark. And when you roll them, you get 1 experience. Whether you
Okay,
fail
cool.
or not, you get 1 experience. If you fail, you get an additional experience.
Okay, failing any roll is also experience.
Yes, failing any roll.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, pedal, roll plus cool for visions.
Okay. That is a 6 plus a 1. So that's cool, which is 1. So 8.
8. I hold 2. I'm gonna spend
Experience for having a vision. Thank you.
experience for having a vision. I've kind of lost track of how many I have. Yeah, I don't really know that I have a vision for us to start with, but I will have 2 to play with here for when they come up, I think. Yeah. At least in marking these 2. I think I have a couple more too, but they'll come up in the next, definitely session or so. Okay. So your crew hustles Branch back into the food court. 1 second. Okay, yeah. Hustle Branch back into the food court. They get him strapped down onto the gurney. IVs, oxygen tanks, whatever. Twiggy goes to working on Branch in between the heaviest of angel work. We are here to get some recovery for those who realistically need it. Paulin gets back as everyone's like sitting down, taking a breath, starting to like take in what is about to come, right? Paulin says, make sure you catch your breath fast. We're going to gear up and we got to hit the board. We don't know back here where the doors are, but after everyone gets a moment to let Twiggy work on them a bit if they need, we can go check out the the back storage rooms. We've been squirreling away goodies back there, ammunition, some pieces of armor, maybe weapons if that's what you need. But we should gear up because this is going to be quite the undertaking. I've only heard stories of what goes on in the final challenge, but it can be quite grueling.
All right, let's heal up and gear up.
So let's do little heal ups here. See if I can find. Healing touch, hands to skin on a wounded person, open your brain, blah, blah, blah. You're also opening your brain, so roll that move next. So they just basically have to open their brain to you guys. I have to update Legend Keeper. Give me just a second, of course. Weird timing. Oh. Yep. They're going to roll plus weird on a 10 plus, heal a segment on a 7 to 9, heal 1, and open your brain on a miss. Don't heal them second. You've opened both your brain and theirs to the psychic maelstrom without protection or preparation. It feels like
Awesome.
we are both protected and prepared, but whatever. For you and your patient, if your patient's a fellow PC, treat it as though you've made that move and missed the roll. For patients belonging to the MC, you experience their fate. Okay, that's fine. So who wants to go first? I'm going to make some rolls to see how much Twiggy heals you, and if...
Yeah.
We
who's
should say
in the
who
worst
wants to
shape?
go. Yeah.
Yeah, Spicket's got 3 harm right now, so he would definitely be in for it.
I currently have 4.
Oh, yeah, you get to go first.
Can Twiggy heal you, Ham?
Shit,
Yeah,
dog beats
he
me.
had a bucket of nuts and bolts in his
I can't reach that spot.
first aid
I
kit.
can't.
Twiggy,
It's
if there's some way Twiggy
arms
could,
don't
maybe
bend
I
that
could
way.
somehow help because I have the past of fixing the
Maybe
thingy.
Twiggy's got a welder in his first aid area.
Yeah.
Yeah, while Twiggy focuses on the humans, maybe he passes you a welder to try to help out D-Ham. Because I agree that I don't necessarily think it's a, like, open your brain roll for Twiggy to heal, for you to heal D-Ham. It could just be like maybe you make a sharp roll to see if you can do it. Because I feel like we've made you out to be like the machinist, right? Or a machinist.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you probably get 1, D-Ham. I don't think that there's really any negative. I think it's just like a 1 versus a 2 for you because we're just putting bolts back on, right? We're putting it in. You know, maybe your door is a little bit sticky now because it like tightened it just a bit too much, but it's, you know, that becomes
Thank
critically
you.
important. Maybe it does.
Much
For the
appreciated.
others,
You're welcome.
who wants to go first? Dill or D-Ham or Petal doesn't, I guess, need it? Is that true?
I mean, can I get like a barter or a heal or a weapon or something? Is that
While Twiggy's healing up, you definitely notice some like healing syringes you can pocket. We'll say that there's one more of them because now you have. Last session you got a total of 8 syringes, 3 of which are healing, I believe.
Yeah.
You're loaded up on like weird syringes.
Yeah, I got 3 that heal. Well, now I've got 4 that heal, and then I've got 5 that I don't know what they do.
Mhm.
we could try those on Branch.
Oh.
You could. You could.
I suppose I could use healing. But I am also curious about a weapon.
I think she said that she was gonna take you guys to the like supply room to like supply up after we did a little bit of like break and let Twiggy inspect everyone. So you'll still get access to choosing like a, you know, supplying in the supply room.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's get healed up also.
For you, Twiggy rolled a natural 12. So he just heals you. He
Nice.
learned from last time what works on you, and he like doesn't actually hit you with a healing syringe. He hits you with like
And he does it from like all the
too
way
much
as
morphine.
far
Yeah.
just as far as he can reach away
You
from
actually,
me.
yeah, you have to stretch out your finger a little bit closer
He's
to
got
him
a
so he can prick your
grabber
finger.
claw that he's got the syringe in, and he's just jabbing at.
Yeah, just jabbing at you. He tags you on the third
Because
try.
he's like pretty short, and I'm also pretty tall. So I imagine just.
You
Yeah,
feel the
calm
cold
down.
sensation move through your veins, and then a sense of relief as you heal one. And then for Spigot, he does bring a healing syringe and gets a 10. So you also just get one. Nothing to worry about there. Branch, by the time that the three of you are, touched on in some way, healed up just a skosh, wrapped a bandage here or there, Branch is like tossing and turning, and Twiggy goes back to mainly focusing on him. I gotta focus over here. I'm really sorry. He like even jerks the needle a little quick out of Spigot and runs back behind the curtain and like throws it shut, and you hear some, the telltale sounds of hammers and saws of someone working, but it's this time medical stuff. And Petal says, or nope, that's up to you what you say. Pollen, though. Pollen says, yeah, we can check the supply room for ammunition, weapons, like I said, if you folks want to follow me. And she just starts moving without really looking. She seems on a mission.
All right.
This is like mission time. And heads off to a set of double doors in between a couple food stalls.
All right. I'm following.
For sure.
T-Ham? Just want to make sure.
Press 1 to give me a grenade. Press 2 to give me a grenade. Press 6 to give me 16 grenades.
I don't know that.
Press 4 for surprise.
I do want to press 4, but I don't know that I have 16 grenades back there, but why don't we hold off until you see what we got going on? And takes you to the back supply room. Supply room does. It's quiet.
Do, 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 do.
And over the whole music, she points out the supply room. Shelves and shelves of boxes to refill food stalls, mostly. You can see that they have squirreled away goods and things that they have, I don't know, maybe modified or packaged up differently to be more gear-like. I'd say that there's any number of weapons similar to their t-shirt cannon guns, right? And a few ammunitions for them. New tubes, like you could outfit yourself with a few tubes to actually make it more than a single fire. You just have to like, unscrew it and screw a new tube in, and you have another fire. You could gain ammo. You can fully ammo up. There's probably some, I would say, weaker guns here. Maybe more like created, maybe crossbows or things of that nature. Things that are like crafted from the random detritus about them all. They've spent a lot of time down here, and the ammunition for it. I realized that I think, Lawrence, during you and Theodore's like one-off where you're doing like the big arena style battle, the weapon you were supposed to have was a grappling hook. I recalled that while listening to that today for points. A grappling hook. Anyway, grappling hooks. Why not? Overall, I think this is going to be pretty similar to the first time in that you folks can scan these shelves for a piece of gear that you think would draw to your character. Is that a weapon? Is that like a med kit to heal up your allies? Is that some armor to bulk yourself out? What in general are you looking for back in this supply room?
Press 9 to give me a pipe bomb.
D-Ham, you give me an
Firecracker with nails on it.
open your brain roll.
That is going to be a 7.
You start looking at one of the shelves of explosives, just general strapped together, pipe bomb is a great word. Some just handmade explosives with shrapnel and shards of plastic and metal and whatnot. And your allies are looking over this stuff too, but Pollen just sort of offhandedly says, I think back in the back corner, maybe against the back wall, opposite to us, is where they were keeping that the you said you were looking for the lemon FIFA toppings earlier?
Oh,
Yes, 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 yes.
It's back there if you want it.
Okay.
You truck off
I
and
go back
search?
there. Yes,
This
please.
this storage room is quite a bit bigger than you expect as you jut off and down a few of the the shelf-lined created hallways now, into this room, and you start hopping off down one of them. The other three of you, what kind of gear do you go for in a overall supply room? Do we need any sort of weaponry? Do we need any sort of, you're gearing up for what could be, or what has been told to you is going to be a grueling battle, right? Something big, something large.
I would love to find some refills for my t-shirt cannon shotgun and maybe some rope, because rope is always handy.
Oh, 100%. You get a little X, or actually, before I just say you get a little X, go and give me why don't you just roll plus sharp?
Oh,
See
or I could
how
throw my dice on the floor.
well outfitted we get with the things we want.
That's 10 plus sharp, I believe, is +2, so that's a 12.
Oh yeah, you find a cross shoulder strap, maybe that was once a seatbelt that you can outfit with a couple hooks to put, like, we'll say 4 tubes on for this shotgun. So you have 4
Excellent.
shots now, basically.
Okay.
You pre-outfit them with ammunition, so each one as you shoot blows the barrel, and you have to re-outfit it with a new barrel. But now you have 4 of
Yep.
those barrels strapped across, and then going the other way, lightly draped across that is your 60 feet of rope or whatever.
Love it.
Pedal Dill.
Is this where I find my thing?
No. You can
Oh.
find some things in here, but not the thing.
Ominous.
Then if Dill has an idea, I need to thank someone.
Okay.
You'll narratively know when your thing's there.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking for 2 things. One thing for sort of a stupid attack and one thing for more of a smart attack. I want something that I can sort of like how Daredevil does in the comics, something that can like bounce around and bounce to specific places and knock people out from absurd angles and things. And then the other thing I want is like an anvil, some like an absurdly heavy object that I can just wrap my hand around and just use as a flail.
Anvil. I I don't know that you give me a sharp roll before I don't know what you do.
Roll -1 sharp. Don't fail me now. Hey, double sixes. 11.
Nice.
Okay. Hmm. You find both a box of firecrackers, rubber bands everywhere. That's easy. Box of firecrackers and some bouncy balls.
Oh my
I think that's the
gosh.
closest we're getting to like bouncy ouchies. I don't quite know what weapon he uses, but that's funny.
He wants
to
like
me.
it's like a batarang or something. It seems like.
I mean, a batarang is sort of, kind of something that would be useful, but I'm here for rubber bands and bouncy balls and firecrackers.
Firecrackers, like little M80s, you know, they're just a single little sticks that, like, if you got hit, it would probably sting pretty bad. It at least would like
Okay.
shock or blind you.
How about a slingshot for these?
I think
Hmm.
you could easily drum together a slingshot.
Okay,
Especially with an
slingshot
11
with
roll.
slingshot with bouncy balls and firecrackers is a start.
As far I
Does
don't
it have a name?
No.
a slingshot with bouncy balls and firecrackers. I draw a slingshot with bouncy balls and firecrackers. Go. As far as an anvil, I don't know that you find an anvil, but you find, we'll say, like oxygen tanks. There's like a rack of 6
Ooh.
oxygen tanks. Those are heavy, right? It's not gonna be as heavy as an anvil, but it's a real, like, you throw your skin around that, you could fling it real hard.
I
It does
don't
come with
like
its
that
own. It
term.
comes with its own set of risks, but I am
That's
intrigued.
true. That is very true. I didn't think about that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab the whole 6 of them.
Do you
Lug it away.
do you strap them on your back? Do you take them inside yourself? Do you just drag them behind you?
I kind of want to strap them on my back.
Doable.
Maybe I go on all 4s like a camel.
Oh.
Dromedary the bomb
don't
into
like.
into the room.
Is that the sound a camel makes?
No, they scream. I actually used camel noises for Sparkalonius's camel in Wider World. In the background, you can hear camel screams whenever the camel needs to say something. Stuve, that's his name.
He had a camel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 6-legged camel.
The 6-legged camel. Yep.
He makes an appearance vocally.
Dude, how could I forget about him? Oh.
Current whereabouts unknown.
Well, we're on him. We're with him.
No.
We were.
No.
I thought Marson and Stuve had fled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know where they
did.
were. All our stuff is gone.
We brought the city. I forgot. We didn't bring Stu. We brought the city. Okay. Cool stuff. Okay. Pedal? Anything that you want to outfit yourself with?
Yeah, since I lost my brick, I would like a weapon.
There's a pile of bricks if you want to.
It's like a long range weapon, like a gun or
wheelbarrow
gun
full of them.
adjacent. I will grab a brick also, just for all time's sake.
Just replenish your one brick
for the nostalgia.
And
You've got
my
got
brick.
the cool holster for it and everything. It's a shame not that
I
nothing
know.
else fits in the brick
Right?
holster.
And nothing looks lamer than an empty brick holster, so I definitely filled that one up.
nothing looks lamer than an empty brick holster is a really good sentence. Give me a roll plus sharp. See if you can find a long range weapon in here.
I like getting on sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, double 5s. +2 is a 12. And do I mark experience for rolling with a check thing,
Mhm.
or is that not real?
Yep, no, that's real.
That's okay. I'm
Yes, you
leveling up.
do.
I'm leveling up again to level 9.
Glad you said that because I just leveled up again.
Everyone's
Um,
leveling up. This is good
Did
timing.
you say you're level 9?
Yeah, I'm
she
trying to
is.
reach
crap.
double digits by the boss.
I
I
mean,
think
fight
that
she's
puts
got
me at level
800,000
4.
points, guys. Which
Yeah, that's true.
I do have in my notebook downstairs.
Oh my god, I
We'll get
forgot
to
about
it.
my scar. That's boobs.
Oh, your
I
scar
forgot
has
about that.
changed a little bit, but it looks kind of wrong in
Oh.
place. It's like you tried to write over crossed out numbers, you know?
Oh god.
It doesn't
that's
actually
even
change
worse.
the original scar, but it's like made a new one over it,
Ooh.
you know? It's
Don't
really
like
uncomfortable.
that.
No.
I have
Ooh.
leveled up as well. I am level 3.
Wait.
You're doing
wasn't-
great. You're unstoppable.
Wasn't your level 3 where you got Murderbot?
So here's the thing. I've realized at this session, that you're supposed to get double XP whenever you fail
A check stat?
roll that you are checked on.
Yeah, but I thought you
didn't know that
leveled
either.
up and got Murderbot during the arena phase, and I think you were level.
That was level 2.
I could have swore you were level 2. Last time we talked about it, I think you were already level 2 when Grace was mentioning that she was like level 6 or something.
Beats me, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure that you have the right amount of levels. But level 3 could fit because if you haven't been checking, failed checks, then
I think this is your 3rd level up.
I think so as
I've
well.
got 3 check marks, so I guess I'm level 4.
Yes, yeah, you are now
Yes.
level
Yeah,
4.
if you're
Yeah,
checking
yeah,
a
yeah.
fourth
I have
one,
just
you're-
reached.
yeah.
I have just reached level 4.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's awesome. Everyone's leveling up a little bit here. Grace, much like Spigot's, bandolier for the shotgun style, you have found a long range t-shirt cannon. Think like to hit the upper risers in a stadium, right? The same rules apply, but you have I think as well 4 canisters, 4 tubes that are preloaded, right? That blow up when you shoot them, but you can reattach a new barrel, and it's long range. Yeah. Pollen warns that the 2 are not good in like Versa. Like your aim, your like precision at close range is just no fucking telling. And yours is spread so far, Spigot, at long range that it just
That
loses
it's
all
useless.
momentum. Yeah. D-Ham,
So if we stick together.
you
That's right.
are wandering down these halls looking for the back wall. You have to move quite a long way down this room. She just sort of pointed like open-handed off and, deep into the room.
I'm on the hunt.
You're on the hunt. You're moving down. You're like how do you go about searching these shelves? You know back wall, but like, are you just like vigorously searching?
So Dham, he doesn't have like touch, the feeling of touch. So he has to by sound, he has sound receptors. So that's how he figures out where his things are in his stomach. His big cavity, he knows the sounds of things when they're shaken. So I'm going box by box and I'm shaking it. That's how Dham is looking for, cuz I'll know the sound of a grenade whenever I shake it. And that's much faster than getting into every single box.
When you started that, I thought you were gonna be like rapid a tapping sort of drum style across everything to sort of hear what it sounded like. But
The
this
things
is
in my
even
chest cavity
wilder.
are shaking, so that is how I know what they sound like.
Are you shaking them with your hands, or do you have like a
Hands.
dishwasher?
No. I'm just picking up each box one by one, shaking it.
Picking up and shaking. It takes you a while
Like
to
3 or
move
4
down the
times.
length of this room. Give me just 1 second.
And it's
I'll be right
noisy
back.
too. I do wonder what things I shook and passed up.
We'll never know.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a second as well. Okay.
So Gabe, Grace, you guys are both single cell bacteria. I've realized what this game is called. This game is called single cell, because you guys are in jail. What do you do?
How do I end up in jail? What was my crime?
Single cell jail?
You can't remember.
That's not very good.
Single cell jail?
You're a single cell bacteria and you're in a single cell. You're in jail.
Like a for cell for people?
Well, what's my crime?
You can't remember.
What? Hmm.
Yeah, it's
I'm a-
it's human sized and you're right
Okay.
I try
right in
to
the middle
remember.
with like
That's what I
bars.
do.
That's fine. I'm a single cell.
I don't remember.
And I'm probably never ever gonna make it all the way to the bars if I'm in the middle of the cell.
Well, what do you do? Do you give up?
I mean, no, I gotta survive. I'm alive. That's sort of the whole thing.
Okay.
So I've gotta eat something. What's
Okay.
around? What's there to eat?
Roll 3d6 for me.
Seven.
A 7? Okay. You find 7 amoebae nearby, and you are able to consume each of them one by one. Take a 3 population points.
Okay. Got
How many points do you have
3.
total now, Gabe?
3.
Well,
Oh.
you start with 1 because
Oh,
you're a single
then-
cell.
Then 4. So I have 4
Oh, you're
cells now.
rich.
Well, you're not playing
My-
you're not playing the other 3 cells. You're playing the single cell. Otherwise, the game immediately loses its meaning. But you do now have 3 groovy friends. Their names are Belinda, Tommy, Filbert.
That's 3.
Yep.
Don't say another one.
I knew I had to stop you.
Don't do it.
Grace,
Okay,
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna remember what my crime is.
Okay, roll me 2d8.
What?
Um. Yeah, I want to know what my crime is. I don't know.
Okay,
Then
but
I can get a good lawyer.
what did you get on 2d8?
Oh, I know about this system. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for a D8.
It's 2 pyramids stuck together.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
You
7
always got to be prepared.
and an
for
8.
A 7 and an
I
8.
I really
That's a pretty
remember
good roll.
crime.
You
I
remember.
it.
You remember. You didn't commit any crime. You
Ah!
were born here.
But I figured
But
we're single
only you.
cells. Like this is a
But
person
only you.
jail. No. What?
You're the only being that was born here. You know that as well, but you don't have to share that information.
Why do I have all this lore all of a sudden?
How would you go
Because I
about
rolled
sharing
really
that
well.
information?
You have a brain blast. You have a single cell brain blast.
Single cell brain blast?
Yeah, you critted. I guess.
did.
You critted.
Listen, this mouse pad, it's a good mouse pad. That I'm rolling onto. You can't see it, but it's good. The Boss Burgers book just wasn't practical every time. So it's on the coffee table.
You are
You're
muted.
muted.
Sorry, I was helping Ken with something.
Also, we got the farthest we've ever gotten in single cell in a single cell.
Oh.
Gabe had 4 population points.
And I got a lawyer.
I sure did.
You got a lawyer? I'm just feeling more and more like a Spore TTRPG is where that's heading. And I've only
It
played
is
Spore
exactly
like
where
once.
it's heading with my
Yeah.
4 population points.
We got to figure out
And
how to
my
do it.
lawyer.
And your lawyer. And your lawyer. Hold that to the side for now.
All very sport.
Oh man, maybe I just have to do a Spore playthrough so I know what I'm talking about now. We can do
Oh,
that
I
TTRPG
love
soon.
Spore.
It's
Here's what I'm talking about. Give me that grenade.
Give you that grenade. You're going around. You're not looking for grenade. You're looking for Lemon Pfeiffer.
Lemon
Explosive
Pfeiffer.
device. Improvised explosive device.
Lemon Pfeiffer.
Oh yeah, you're so right.
I'll give you a grenade. There's lots of grenades over there by the guns if you want to be distracted by them.
I totally forgot that's what I was here looking
Yeah,
for.
that's what you're shaking boxes for, moving down these.
Yep.
These
Yep.
these like
Because I know
alleyways.
what most things sound like. So if I
Yeah.
feel something that I don't know the sound of, that I know to check.
You shake your way through towards the back of this warehouse. Shake, shake, shake. Move down. Shake, shake, shake. You're discovering all sorts of just supplies used in, I mean, a multitude of different ways. Oven supplies, you got lighting supplies, all of which can be like reutilized in different fashions, but that's not really what you're after. You're distracted by this, the existence possibly of the Lemon Pfeiffer, and you move through the warehouse till you find yourself at the back end of the wall, back end of this big, you know, room. Excuse me. You can hear your allies and your team's voices pretty far off in the other end of the room, kind of echoing down. I think that the shaking... You shake some stuff and you find your way back here, but I think it's that back here, you're shaking a box and you put it back and you look up. And it's labeled very clearly. It says Orange Julius, like up top. And then it says Lemon Pfeiffer kit and plus topping. Lemon Pfeiffer kit plus topping, right? Like on this big white label or whatever. But it's 3, 4, 5 rows up. It's like wicked above your head that you notice this box.
I am going to throw my robotic hands.
That
up
makes
to
sense
the
for the
third.
first hand. How do you throw the second hand?
I just sort of like swing my arm up and then at
Let
the
it go.
precise time, I let it go.
Oh boy!
So
give me
I think I
a,
get maybe one accurate one and one not so accurate.
I think we could just do a normal roll of, I don't know, do something under fire, sharp, you know? Oh wait, does do something under fire cool?
Yes.
This feels like a sharp roll you're doing though.
Okay.
Yeah, sharp. Roll plus sharp. I'm moving out of like there's like 10 fucking rolls in this game. I feel like there's a way we could just roll with the stats and the vibe if it's not one of those rolls, you know? Something we
10.
probably could have been doing all along. You lob your hands up there. You throw the first one and then you like wing your arm up with the second one, and the first one catches the second one on the way up, right? And like grabs it and
That's incredible.
attaches it to the box
What
with a 10.
what teamwork?
And now they're up here on the Lemon Pfeiffer box.
They gotta push that bad boy down.
They got to push that bad boy down. This is an important moment. That's the only reason I'm giving it so many like moments.
It's extremely important.
This feels like a hard roll. Hard feels like the strength-based stat. You got your hands way up there without a challenge. Now use a hard roll to push them off. Push this box off.
Ooh, okay. It's gonna be another 10. 8 plus 2.
Nice. Okay. Your hands, what they both get behind it and just like push off of the wall against each other, right? To shove the box out. It slides a little bit, tilts, and then falls down. With these two tens, it's actually really easy for you to like, you throw your back up against the shelf and just throw your arms out and let it fall into your arms. There's a little bit of a crash and the the shelf itself shakes and two things. One, in your arms, you now have this box, lemon Pfeiffer topping kit plus topping or whatever, whichever way I put it. And above you, you hear a few like servo beeps of a machine starting up coming from a crate next to where the lemon Pfeiffer was.
Uh-oh. Well, I need my hands to jump down so that I can have hands again.
Your hands jump down in that comical way, like they like crawl to the edge and one of them jumps and the other one looks and waits as you catch it, and then it looks back and looks forward and then jumps. And as it's falling and you like catch it and you do a little spin and like dun 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 dun, got my hands. The crate that was next to it that the servo beeping came from like rumbles and shakes a bit and starts batting around like there's something bumping around on the inside of that crate.
Okay, so this is something I'm gonna try and do while running away from this back to the group. So I can throw knives. Can I throw a knife into my hand and just like catch it and have a knife?
What?
I don't have a knife, and I want to open this box right now and empty it inside of myself.
You have infinite knives though.
Exactly. Can I throw it into my own hand?
Well, wouldn't you just flex your arm and it would pop out of your arm into your hand?
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
what I'm saying.
you could just
They're-
conjure a knife whenever
They're-
you
they're-
need knives.
They're throwing knives, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah, I mean you have infinite of them. I could see one knife you could just conjure to pry with.
Hell yeah. Actually, I misremembered what it actually is. It just says mini knife. So I get a knife. I just have knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I open this
one
box.
Is particularly
It's
for prying.
I don't spend because I know I'm going to be distracted, so I don't spend any time looking at the contents of this box. I am going to slice it open and I'm going to empty the contents into my chest cavity, and then I'm going to slam that bad boy shut and I'm going to tie the lock.
Smart. Smart. You bind yourself. How do you tie the lock? What's tie the lock on your chest chassis?
There's like two knobs on either side of them, and I have like a piece of string that like I tie around it like really quickly from like the infinite sign.
That's awesome, like an old trapper keeper. That's sick. You do that as you're running. You're tying the string very quickly as you're running. You're because of your good rolls, you caught all your hands. Everything went really smoothly. You're running back before you hear a crash behind you, and that like whoosh sound of something heavy falling through the air before it crashes into the ground, and then you in between your steps start hearing this little sound of like metal on concrete, of little legs basically running down the concrete after you. And as you turn around, you see nothing, and then your vision is drawn upwards because whatever it was has leapt, and this robotic it's like four-legged robot, long oblong body, has jumped up and is like on the side of one of these shelves, scrambling along towards you. It's got these 3 red lights beeping and blinking on the front of it. And I think that somewhere there's like a little bit of a little engraving on the front around one of the eyepieces or cameras or whatnot that says Greenbrook Mall Security.
So I'm gonna need to alert the crew. So I'm gonna pull out a handgun.
Okay.
Or wait, is it a grappling hook? Is that right?
Well, Not anymore. You fired that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna pull out my handgun,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna start shooting at the lights. Those might be crit spots, or they might be cameras. Both are fine for me.
Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Lay down fire. Feels like a good use of this. Lay down
That
fire, roll plus
is
sharp, I believe.
plus sharp.
Roll
Oh,
plus
it's plus
hard.
hard.
Yep.
Yippee! For my level up, I took +1 hard.
Nice.
It's gonna be a 7.
A 7. On a 7 to 9, choose 2. Provide covering fire, supporting fire, suppressing fire, or taking an opportune shot. Realistically,
I would like
yeah.
to suppress fire.
Yep. And then supporting, covering, or opportune shot.
Oh, I still get 2
You
on a
get
7?
2, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll do some harm. Yeah, let's do some harm.
Mixed success still here though. 7 to 9. You deny the other character the chance to move or act freely. You're firing back. You've picked up, handguns from the goons you've slain along the way. You're firing backwards. The crew over here just going through the closest shelves and like outfitting yourselves with belts and gears and ropes and whatnot. All of a sudden you hear a handgun open fire off and in the warehouse. Pop, pop, pop.
In the direction that Dham was shaking boxes in.
You heard the disappearing shaking going away into Dham in front of you. I think what happens here is you only hit with one of these shots. Your first shot, though, like, it bounds off the shelf and then bounds off the shelf across the hall and bounds off that shelf. So you're, like, back and forth trying to just aim at this thing that's bounding back and forth. In its jumping back and forth, it, it pushes these two shelves with force. And they start falling over to the side, and all of you crew can start to hear loud crashes and like creaks of these shelves, these story high shelves, 2-3 story high shelves starting to crash into one another, and like domino effects cause falling all around. The shaking and the general force around here is just causing things to shift and fall around you. You do shoot it once and it like falls back. You like knock it out of the air and it falls into a heap and then gets itself back up on those 4 legs, looks around a little bit and like gains a target on you as you take a corner, still running towards your allies, and you hear it just start galloping again after you. Clip clap, clip clap, clip clap, clip clap as it's coming after you. The rest of the crew, you hear this crashing, you hear gunshots. What do you do?
I'm going to head that direction while loading a new barrel onto my T-shirt shotgun.
Nice.
Jill's also heading that way as soon as the gunshots are up, but instead of getting a weapon out, he's putting down his big trunk of explosives.
Putting
Yeah,
down
I'll
his
bring up the rear.
explosives. Yeah, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
And Petal takes up the rear along with Paulin, who is re-outfitting a new barrel onto her gun, right? I guess she doesn't need to. I don't think she did take a shot. She did take a shot with her power up. I don't think she ever shot her gun.
Yeah, I thought it was just her power
I
up.
think it was just her power
Yeah, I
up. So
agree.
she just pulls out her already loaded T-shirt cannon and takes up the rear behind Petal just to make sure, covering the rear, basically, as you guys rush off towards Dham. Let's see.
With my previous 10 in the hunting and finding weapons, it's just occurred to me that like pool balls would be really good ammunition for Dill. We retcon me some pool balls.
Can retcon you some pool balls over bouncy balls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Why not? you know, the orb itself doesn't matter. These don't bounce. They just fucking hurt.
Yeah, these ones kind of explode if they hit something
Yeah.
hard enough.
They hurt a lot, but they don't bounce.
They kind of bounce. Pool balls kind of bounce.
Against
like
felt, I guess
once or once and a
Yeah, if you
half.
shoot them
You
just
might get
right,
one
but
good
that's not what
ricochet.
we're doing.
You know,
here, I
on a
don't think.
12, maybe you can bank a shot with a pool ball. It'll be like a bonus move for getting that 12 plus or whatever. As you three start to move down in a formation, like a real formation down these halls, as there's crashing occurring all around you, you come out into a main hall and you see DDaD like dead sprinting, take a corner and skid a little bit before he's just like running up to you. And in the crashing shelves around you, a oblong four-legged bot leaps out and lands on the ground, and under its chassis a little spinning, or a little, let's think, a barrel drops down with 6 tubes, and it starts to spin up as it's facing now your crew, but DHam at the back. Anyone has action. Also, I realize I didn't remind of it, but Petal gained one more thing along the way, and that's a pet. It's important to remember. We can't just forget the pack beast. Petal
My
does
pack
have
beast.
a pet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll be much more responsible than Travis was, or than Merle was with his scuttle buddy.
Except you did just forget it entirely. So I'm gonna say it's behind. You left it behind in the main like food hall since we forgot it until now.
That's
but it's important
fair.
to it's getting care.
He's eating a bunch of Syracuse Japan. He's having a good time.
He's getting the healing care he needs, like old wounds stitched and healed up in a more particular way. So not now, but you do have pet, remember. Robot jumps, or that's starting to spin up. Everyone can take action. DHam's running towards the group. Everyone else is just seeing this occur.
How far, like, is this thing within shotgun range, or should I duck down and let Petal long range
This
it?
thing is probably not within shotgun range. It's probably about 45, 50 feet out as it takes its corner and you take your corner. You're like on, opposing ends of this opening.
All right, then I'm gonna draw my pistol and shoot at it.
Okay. Spigot draws a pistol to shoot.
This is a robot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Small, slender.
I'm gonna try and get my mitts on it and squeeze it.
It's got a spinning up turret facing down you, about 45 feet away. You just gotta get through some bullet fire in order to do so. Or you can like cut into, you could do a sneaky route and like cut into the shelves and do a back door, if you would, whichever route Dill would like to take.
Yeah, I mean, if the shelves still seem okay, I don't mind kind of jumping from shelf to shelf. Maybe one of my allies will shoot it before I can land on it.
Yeah. Petal?
Well, if I'm kind of wanting to see what Spigot's pistols are gonna do, because if the pistols don't bring it down, then I'll, long range it, but I don't want to. Ammo seems precious in this kind of space.
Sure.
But I'm like ready. I'm braced and ready, but I'm not gonna fire until,
Sure.
I see what the pistol does.
Okay. Petal? Nope. Spigot, give me a... it's up to you if it's lay down fire, if you want those options, or if you want just a straight, can I shoot it to cause damage roll, act under fire. And for Dill, I'm thinking it's act under fire to like sneak along these shelves unless there's another roll that I'm missing. That would be cool for this moment.
I think seeing DHam run from it would be lay down fire for me.
Lay down fire? Okay. There's an option of cat versus mouse, but that's if it starts running. If someone starts running, I think we have an option of this cat versus mouse roll. Which maybe it could have rolled on D-Ham, but maybe a go aggro for Dill?
I think doing something under fire is probably. I mean, I'm literally. They're shooting at me. I'm under fire. Can't get much more under fire than that. So, cool.
All right, so I rolled a 7, but I'm -1 hard, so that's 6. So I believe that gets me 1 off the list.
And it gives you experience, and if it was a check stat, you get a bonus experience.
Ah. All right, let's see.
I think it was a check stat.
It was a check stat.
2 XP
So
then.
I'm going to take an opportune shot inflicting harm.
But -1. And you can see that pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
pop. Most of your shots are missing. Maybe you shoot 4 times just to try to. I mean, the idea
Yep.
of the pistol aim is to do the triangle on a headshot so that you get 3 points and you can move on. That's like the most you go like tactical aiming strategy. The first shot goes wide and you pull another 3 trying to make that triangle. 2 shots, boom, boom, miss. Maybe one of them just skates the glass and like bounce, like is deflected. One hits dead on. Though, it like deflects off and hits a shelf. You can see the little ping go off.
Okay.
There's a tiny little crack, like a pebble in a windshield kind of crack. It's not spider webbed. You did damage, but like this thing is built to withstand.
Well armored. Yeah. Okay.
Dill, what did you roll?
I rolled a 9 + 2, 11.
9 + 2,
so
11.
I do it.
You do it.
do
Dill, you duck back into the shelves as the bullets start ripping out of this little Gatling turret on the bottom of this robot. Spigot and Pedal, you see that occur, and then these bullets start like peppering your area. You were prepared. You're like watching this area. I'm going to give you an option, and it's either to shove Spigot out of the way to take the full brunt or to dive out of the way yourself, taking only part of the brunt.
I'm definitely gonna like shove Spigot out of the way.
Yeah, you move forward and shove Spigot into the
and I think I'm also gonna I'm gonna take I'm gonna see if I can like bring my arm up to try and shield my face, do as much to like protect, like shove, but also be like ow, but protect the vital bits.
Sure. We'll say that's smart in the end. You definitely get a bullet in the back of your arm and it doesn't go through, right? Just a little, like, the tiny little pellet bullets. You get hit pop, 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 for 3 damage. Maybe the only one that really hurts is that one in the back of your arm, because I think you have 2 armor, right?
Yeah, it's I took a -2.
Yeah, so you take just 1 solid bullet in the back of the arm and you, like, pull your hand back and your hand's bleeding. It hurts to clench your fist, but you have shoved Spigot into the side. Spigot, you hit the ground kind of hard. We'll say that Paulin as well took just like a graze in the arm, but still has her gun, her t-shirt cannon trained. She's trying to move up a couple steps so that she can get close enough with her weapon. She maybe goes back to a shelf and then curls around and back to another shelf and curls around, trying to like make progress. Dill, the robot seemingly is focused on these 3. Maybe it just missed you in your dive to the side and into the shelves, but you're able to like crawl up and in between the shelves so you're on top. You bound down a couple and now you're over the top of it, and it's, peppering down this alleyway on your allies, hitting the areas where they're like hidden behind these shelves.
Did you say it had a shield?
Not like a force field shield, but like Spigot's bullet did not pierce it. Even when it hit it straight on, it still bounced
just
off.
Got armored.
It damaged it, but yeah.
Okay. I think in that case I'm just gonna jump down on it.
You leap down atop it. I love this. What's this leap down atop? Are you trying to confine? Are you trying to destroy? Are you trying to distract? What's the
I'm trying to destroy and then possibly consume.
destroy and consume? Dill's operatives. I love it. How do you talk to me about how you jump down atop this thing? Paint me a picture.
Okay. I'm imagining, just because it's convenient to me, that this robot has like an exposed back, like a neck bone.
I'm literally
Um,
imagining the dog robot from the episode of Black Mirror that they unlocked in the warehouse that like hunted them the fuck
Oh,
down. But in the end,
okay.
it's like it has
Okay,
that
built
if you
like
can
that.
back break it, right? That's still a play. Because it has that like oblong dog form.
Okay. I think I can at the very least stun it enough that by the time I land on it, I can squeeze it. I think the goal here is we're gonna jump, and as we jump, we're gonna shoot it with our newfound
Pool ball slingshot.
pool ball slingshot. I can't believe that I just immediately forgot that. And then we're gonna land on it and try and just rend and tear at it until it stops moving.
Again, I think it's either lay down fire or do something under. Lay down if you want the options for your allies. Do something if you just want sheer force yourself.
Really can't believe there's not a way to use hard to just inflict damage.
Lay down fire. Oh, single combat? Single combat.
I suppose single combat will work, yeah.
Yeah, narratively we'd be drawing the focus with this jump too, so that's how we create a single combat, I guess.
In that case, I also let out a dill yell. I don't know if it has ears, but why not?
It's got all sorts of sensors. It's got to be able to pick up sound.
And that goes like what? What
I
does the
almost
dill
did
yell
it, but
sound like?
that's not my sound to make.
I had to shut down the same impulse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Leedle,
All right.
leedle, lee.
Except it's sort of more yodely than that.
I think it cut. What was our noise?
It's sort of a yodely screechy sound, which if the microphone will cut it out, then I'm not going to try and make it.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm going to imagine a Wilhelm scream.
Sure. I rolled a 9.
A 9. On a 7 to 9, choose one. Do you want to suffer terrible harm, or no, inflict terrible harm, or suffer little harm?
I mean, we're gonna inflict terrible harm. It's gotta be.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best defense is a good offense.
And then I want to give an option also for D-Ham. Bullet time, Dill is in the air, yodel screaming as it comes down, firing a pool ball, right? We'll say the pool ball hits the ground and shatters, drawing the focus of the robot up as to what fired that pool ball, for a moment stopping the Gatling turret, which I guess just totally avoided you somehow, because I just forgot about you running away from it. So, a life such is there anything you want to do in this moment, or help out with before I explain further?
Can I bait a trap?
Bait a trap. What is... Okay, I see this.
Oh, battle combat moves.
Okay, this feels like what we could have definitely put this one in. I think we still can. You know what? We'll make this the roll as to whether or not you take damage from that Gatling gun. Roll plus cool. See if your prey suspects a trap.
Double ones.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, on a miss, I choose one for you. When the player's character is baiting another. Nope. Double ones. Well, because everything's lined up, I'm going to say you draw your prey all the way into the trap, right? You drew it into the perfect position for Dill to do this fucking people's elbow on top of its back. We'll say that you do, in fact, take a 3 spot from its Gatling gun as well. But for you, I think that's 2, right? 2 shots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just get bop, 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 like bullets coming through you.
And I'm holding my arms around my stomach
Give me a
to
withstand
try and
roll.
protect.
This is defending your innards at this point. It's
Double sixes.
Okay.
oh
This
wow.
works. You know the bullets come through you, but you're like, it like is only through the empty spaces, right? You feel safe. You're like hands behind your back to block what damage can. You definitely take
Much
that
like when
twofold.
I'm serving back in Tedville, I'm dancing amongst the bullets in order to shake the contents of my stomach in just the right way that they don't get injured.
Protecting the contents, but not yourself in this case, and you take 2 damage after armor getting ripped up from behind by the Gatling. But all of that is enough to draw the full attention so that when Dill drops down atop people's elbow style, you know, pulling the full weight of one of those, we'll say like oxygen tanks to just bring the hammer down. Dill, what occurs is that you do this really well. You come down right on its back. But I need you to give me an instant withstand roll.
Mm.
And is okay. That is another 9.
Another 9.
I level up.
And are thrown from your, like, you make contact with the back of the robot. You feel a give with all the force you're putting into it. And then there's an instant click and explosion, and you are fired backwards. You feel a burning sensation going all over your right arm as you're thrown through a shelf and into another. I need everyone else to give me a withstand roll +1 as you're farther away from this explosion.
Oh shit,
And-
I'm on fire. I might die.
Your right arm
dear.
is burning.
That's
And what is a
almost
withstand
immediately
roll?
going to be all of me. Yeah.
What is withstand roll is plus hard.
Plus hard. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's a 5 for Spigot.
Can I see this fire happening? Can I ignore this withstand roll and instead take the brunt of it and throw a jug of water from my stomach that I have on Dill's very flammable arm?
You definitely don't have any barter.
I have 1 barter.
No way. We've bartered multiple times.
Then I
time
have
it was a
0
rope.
barter, and I'll roll the withstand roll. Here I go.
You can roll to like help get on. You can like jump on it real quick. The withstand is in the same moment that he has taken it as well, right?
I'll roll the withstand roll.
I mean,
it's a 4.
Oh,
okay. Pedal.
Eight for me.
8. D-Ham and Spigot are launched off of their feet to the from the shockwave. You take 1 through armor damage, and you are both
I
launched
thought I was on the
backwards.
ground.
Oh, because you were shoved. Oh yeah, you were behind some coverage. What occurs with you, Spigot, is that Dill is launched, like I said, through one shelf and into another, and that causes a domino effect behind the shelf that you're, or like onto the shelf that you're behind. So like that shelf starts to come down on top of you, and you're able to like roll and maybe crawl out a bit, but you're like hit by some boxes on the way down. So maybe yours isn't through armor, yours is 2 damage. Lawrence, yours is 2 damage, also not through armor. It's just a shockwave, just blam, pounds you. Petal, yours is only 1 damage through armor. And Pollen is sent
on an 8?
sprawling. Yeah, this explosion was big. It like immediately sent a bunch of these shelves tumbling and falling. I'll say that you guys can, you know, on that note that D-Ham's on, there are tons of stock and, you know, boxes of stuff around. There's liquids to find to pour on him easily. But there is the sound, you know, crackling fire and smoldering flames. And is Dill out, or is Dill like?
I mean,
what's
it
Dill's
sounds
reaction
like I'm still
to
on
being
fire,
on
so
like, well, if
I
we
mean, I
can't,
immediately catch fire. Like I'm on, like I turn into like I go up like a torch. So I immediately become a screeching, horrifying tentacle monster and run for the nearest like fire alarm thing in the hopes that that will work. But I don't imagine that I have any particular plan. I'm dying.
No, right. I just, you know, what's your reaction to being on fire for the first time in a long time? Screaming and screeching and running around is great.
Yeah, the same as any time that I'm on fire. Yeah,
that's fair.
If I'm sounds like I'm one of the people that's still on my feet. Can I take an opportunity to put him out with, like, you said there's liquids around, just shove a stack of liquids so the stack of liquids falls on him?
Yeah, what I'll say is you see the one of the shelf that he is like smashed into and then fallen out of onto the ground and is like starting to panic and run around. The whole top of that shelf is lined with these like 50-gallon water drums.
But is that act under pressure, you think?
Yeah, my thought is that it's high up, so you could pull your long range weapon and shoot one of your shots at these waters. To drown him, or to not drown him, not drown him, but like drench him,
douse him,
douse him. Yes.
What would that be?
Probably a do something under. Yeah.
Fire. Okay.
Roll plus cool.
So that would be a 8.
An 8. It's the second shot. The first shot, you get your aim right, but you know, like you miss. It fires up right ahead, right above it. But you have your aim now. It takes that second shot. You quickly get it on. Bam, fire it. The water pours down and drenches Dill, who probably collapses into a little bit of a heap, smoldering a little bit. Dill, you got burns all. It's the worst on your like right arm and shoulder. It's like 3rd-degree burns all up in there. The rest of your body is just like lightly burns. Like the rest of your body lightly touched a pan. It sucks. It's bad. But you were put out within seconds. Like it was very fast. The team worked together, or like, you know, Petal did it very quickly. Even if it was a missed shot. Your right arm is all burnt the fuck up, and I think that you're unable to like change it. You're unable to stretch it. You're unable to like make it bulky and big. It just hurts real bad if you try to force anything on your right arm.
Okay. Neat. Yeah, I curl up into a ball. I don't know. I haven't been on fire in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. The room is lightly smoldering around you. The crashing stops of these shelves finally having come to a stop wherever they're at force wise. Around you, a lot of these shelves have fallen over, broken, contents lay askew and spray. Pollen's quick to act. She rushes over to Dill and tries to throw an arm under him and like help lift him up and start to carry him back to where the main like food court area where the actual like angel is for healing.
Spicket's gonna crawl out from under the shelves and junk that fell on him.
The team comes together.
I mean, how much harm did Dill take? Like, what is?
That's a good
Is he gonna,
question. That's a
like-
good question. I'm just
What's
gonna
the
say, like,
situation on that?
narratively, we
Is
have a fucked up arm, but I'm gonna say 1 through armor as well on top of all that. So I don't know how he's doing, but that.
I don't know. I think it just undoes whatever the angel did at the beginning of the session.
So you're back to 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like he has 2 total harm, right? But in the smolder stage, is there something you wanna? Is there anything you wanna do here, Petal?
I wish didn't know like if the harm was enough to warrant using one of my little stabbies, but I think it's not dire yet. But I'm gonna, give him a little pat. Say, you all right, banana? That's pretty close. I might kind of pat away some smoky debris that was charred skin.
Yikes!
The
Thank you for you put me out. Thank you.
And the team
Yeah, you're right, banana.
hobbles towards the door. Get back to the back hallway that connects this room
Ready for the boss fight.
the main. And
I am very injured.
your
Ouch.
team comes to the set of double doors, and you open the double doors to quite the scene.
Let's die well.
On one end of the bubble of light, stands this massive, open, opulent door. It stands open. You can see a blackness beyond it, just pure blackness beyond this door. You come in at the moment in which several of these, like, the audience members, right? They're, like, crazed, over accessorized, like, battle crazy folks that have been cheering on the fights and whatnot are wheeling on the gurney up to the door branch, an unconscious branch. They are like pushing the gurney just into the door as you guys cross this threshold. There's a few of them back behind that see you entering. The whole room here is a mess. Tables flipped and turned over, whatever, like, section sheeting is out of the way. They have found the hideout and have come for it. I think that is the last sight we see, is like you come in as the first person pulling the gurney, enters into the door, and you see like Branch's body slowly slide into the blackness as another one pushes and stops at the edge and looks at you and says, "You'll have to come get him," and just like pushes up through the door with a little bit of force, and the door remains there just like open. And in this space, it wasn't here before, but remains here. And the food court area is all like burnt and broken over and pushed and shattered and whatnot. You don't see anyone initially beyond that, and that little phase happens as they phase into the black beyond the door, and you're left in a little bit of quiet. A little bit of peeking around. And Pollen says, I think they took
Yes.
Twiggy too.
They took the angel.
A quiet like comes over the room, but Petal and Pollen both are aware. It comes back, back through your memory. This door, this is that door. This is that like final door that you would have seen on the board and whatnot had we got there with the 3 keys and, been prepared to open the final. This is that door. 3 keys are ready
What
to open.
what about the pack beast? Is he hiding somewhere? I whistle for the pack beast. He was there too, wasn't he?
After almost too much silence, you hear a little bit of whimpering and sniffling around, and then a little pack beast pads out from a hallway.
Hell yeah! Los Angeles kept the dog.
Los Angeles kept the dog. And you stand in the ruins of the little safe place that we once had, facing the doorway that we no longer need the keys for because he found us. Ready to enter, and that is where we'll call it for tonight. Ready to face the wizard for Branch and Twiggy, and hopefully root along the way. Next time. But for now, we should talk history. So, Dill, who knows you better than they did before? Did anyone catch that desperation in burning Dill?
I guess I'll give it to Petal. Put me out.
Woo.
Caught the brief moment of mortality there. Petal, you get your +1 to Dill. D-Ham, anyone know you better than they used to? Lawrence?
Sorry, I was muted. I don't think so this time. I think I'm gonna give Petal a -1.
Petal -1. Spigot, anyone know you better than they used to?
I don't think so. I don't think this round they do.
Who gets a -1?
Probably the one I interacted least with was D-Ham. So that's a -1.
-1, D-Ham. Petal, who knows you better than they used to?
I guess also Dill.
Dill? Why does Dill know you better?
I mean, he knows I've got his back to save him. We haven't really had a lot of interactions like that before.
That's true.
That's valid.
That's valid. I like it.
Ooh.
Dill marks +1 to Petal. Okay. We come back next time to save our friends, Petal's friends, and get the fuck out of here.
Next time on Saving Petal's Friends.
Saving Petal's private. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
You stay away from Petal's privates. Whoa! Cancel.
I was
Cancel.
only thinking of like.
Craig, did you hear that? Craig.
The word
Craig.
saving just tells me saving Private Ryan. I had to make sure I was saying it right.
Excuse me, the media. Have got.
Excuse me, comma the media.
Oh man.
I am so tired, so I'm saying goodbye now.
Goodbye
Goodbye,
now.
everybody.
Goodbye all.
GGs.
Goodbye
Good
everyone.
night. GG's.
Quick in between, we'll be back next time to crush out, to do our last battle.
I'm gonna punch that wizard so hard.
So hard. You got to get to him first.
Yeah, with my 1 health. That's all I need, baby.
Pedal's got
Alive is
syringes.
alive.
I imagine that healing syringes could help you too. Like, you just gotta hook them into this. You know, you got liquids moving through. If you hook them into the same tubes, maybe that processes the liquid.
Just put you inside a big battle suit. You're only your hands in your head, really,
I
right?
can't summon the DDaD.
Doesn't mean we can't find one for you.
You can find me a DDaD?
I mean, is there any you just leveled up, right? You only leveled up 3 times, but is there any level ups that you could take that would, you know, we can talk about that. We can talk about that and draw upon it for this final stage. But if there's a level up,
Add 2 options to your workspace. Can one of the options I can never be denied my workspace, and the other option it's a big mech and I ride in it?
I mean, there is an option for the landfall marine. You can get the mech option. You know? That's their whole
Summon it like the Oblivion horse, you just turn around and it's there.
bit. Yeah, except it's your car. I mean, it'll come breaking in if that's the route we want, but
My car has
Oh, I
been
like
training the whole time we've been out. My car's been training.
He was so upset that it couldn't come with us. He started doing push-ups.
He's perfected his craft, and now he's too powerful. He cannot be stopped.
it's just been doing.
He's been pulling the Dickomobile back and forth.
Yeah.
In front of the
Let me just get, for all of the XP that I've missed over this series, let me just get one option to my workspace, and that it's that a big mech and it's so strong it can't be contained.
You know, maybe the option is that you can call the DDaD
busts
from
in
wherever you
dragging
are.
the Dickomobile.
You know, you have like a summon button for the DDaD.
Yeah, we'll think about it. I'll ponder on it.
Okay.
Mark
me
car
know.
for the win.
We can come up with something fun. Everyone else, thanks for joining.